guys, let's start this look. First, I'm going to prime my lips using Too Faced Lip Injection, and this tingles my lips and makes my lips plump and bigger. Who doesn't want to get plump lips, right? Next, I'm going to do my brows. I usually just like to do my brows first before I start anything. And I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and a Hakuhodo brush in B242. This is ideal to apply any liquid products. I like to start applying the concealer first because this gives me a guide to where I want to apply the brow powder or brow product next. So I'm cleaning up the brow and kind of making a line underneath my brow. And brush up your brows so you can see your natural brow shape better. Next, I like to grab a brow wiz in caramel and draw a line under my brows and on the top of the brows. And then I'm going to fill the gaps in with the brow powder. To fill in my brows, I'm going to use Sakurado's angled brush, and I'm taking a Kate eyebrow powder to fill in my brows. It's the medium light color. I did a whole tutorial on how to do my brows using that product, so you check that video out. To lighten my brows, I'm going to use a brow mascara. This makes a huge difference. Next, I'm going to prime my eyelids, and I'm using MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I love this. This is my holy grail. This brush is from Crown Brushes, and it's really cheap. I got it from Hot Look for $4, and it's called the Deluxe Shadow Crease Brush. I love using this brush because it's really soft and it applies the product really well, and I get a very nice and even application with this brush. To get a very crisp line today, I'm going to use a tape on my eye, and for me, I don't like using Scotch tape because I feel like it's really harsh on my skin, so I'm using a paper tape. I like to apply the tape a couple times on the back of my hand and take it off a couple times so the adhesive is not as sticky. Take the tape along the outer part of your eye toward the tail of your eyebrows and place it securely, and there you go, you just created a foolproof tape stencil. Next, I'm going to apply a transition shade. I'm using two shades. These are my go-to colors to apply as a transition shade, and I'm using Hakuhodo's J5522 brush. It's a big fluffy blending brush, and it's amazing to buff the product. Okay, and I'm using Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek and Bamboo by MAC. And I'm applying that to pretty much all over my eyes. This is going to be my base color. You want to start with a transition shade because it makes the blending so much easier as you go into darker shades. Next, I'm going to switch my brush to J142 from Hakuhodo, and this one is a bit smaller than the previous brush that I used, and it's perfect to apply the color in the crease. I wanted to use the Tarte Energy Noir palette that I recently got, and this is the color Stone Unturned, and it's a beautiful gray taupe color, and I'm applying that to my crease and focusing the color on the outer corners. These Hakuhodo brushes are top notch. They're so soft and they don't ever scratch your eyes. After placing the color, make sure to go back in with a bigger, fluffier brush. Next, I'm going to use a darker shade. It's called Dark Drive from the palette, and it's a beautiful, rich chocolate brown color. To apply this dark shade, I'm going to take the brush from Hakuhodo J146, and this is even smaller than the previous brush that I used. This brush is perfect to apply colors on smaller areas like the lower lash lines and also on the crease, and it fits the crease so well, especially for my Asian eyes. Again, I'm going back with the previous brush to go over the crease so it softens and blends. And after that, I'm going back with an even bigger brush that I used for the first application to go over everything. Just blend away because blending is the key to making a flawless look. With all that powder, sometimes it loses definition for the brow bone area, so I'm going over with the brush that I used the primer with to bring back the definition to your brow bones. And I'm going to highlight my brow bone by using Full Moon from the palette, using the brush J142. This brush is so versatile. You can apply your highlight, your, crease color. It's just amazing. Now at this point, I'm going to take the tape off because I don't need the guide anymore. And I'm going to take it very gently because this is a very sensitive area. Next, I'm taking the J5522 brush to blend the area so that the color blends into the skin a little bit better. Next, I'm going to prime my eyes again to apply the ColourPop eyeshadow. I'm using Urban Decay's Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Anti-Aging. And I'm squeezing some product out on a petri dish. And this is the ColourPop color that I'm using. It's called Flipper, and it's an apricot base with silver micro glitters. And this shade sparkles like a diamond on your eyes. It's so pretty. I hope you can see it. And it also gives you a foiled look without wetting the brush, which I love about ColourPop. I thought this color will be perfect for fall inspired look because it has a warm undertone. And I'm using the brush B242 by Hakuhodo and applying the primer first on the lid. By doing this, the ColourPop shadow will pop even more and it has something to stick on. You can also avoid creasing and prolongs the wear of the shadow. By applying the primer after the crease color, you can achieve a cut crease look. Make sure you pat the product on and dab it instead of sweeping it on your lids. This way you don't move the primer underneath and it will come out looking even and not patchy. Next, I'm going to use a flat, tapered, more dense brush, and this is by Hakuhodo 2 and it's J5523 brush. I love it so much that the name rubbed off, and I'm going to blend the shadow where the crease color and the ColourPop shadow meets, so it blends a little bit better and it's not that harsh. You could keep it without blending, but I kind of like the soft look. Next, I'm going to go back in with Dark Drive to add more depth to my eyes after applying the lighter shade. This extra step will make the look more complete and flawless. Using an eyeliner, I'm going to follow the line that I created with a tape. I love this eyeliner. It goes on so smooth and it doesn't smudge. This is by Mote Liner and it has a brush tip that's made out of natural hairs. It glides on perfectly on the lids and it gives you a crisp, clean line. To make the look more polished, I apply the dark brown eyeliner on the top waterline. For this look, I'm definitely going to wear a pair of dramatic lashes, and these are from Vegas Nay Grand Glamour Lashes. I am so addicted to these lashes. These are so comfortable to wear and I can wear them all day. And these add so much volume and they look like mink lashes. Next, I'm going to take this charcoal dark brown, almost black color from the palette. It's a liner shade and it's called Lunar Eclipse. And I'm going to take an angled brush and apply this color to mattify the glue because I don't want that part to be shiny. And I added some mascara on the top lashes, and you guys know the drill, so I didn't film that part. I already applied foundation and concealer off camera and I'm baking my under eye area. That's why you see powder under there. And I'm taking Stone Unturned color and blending that color in from the outer corners to the inner corners of my lash line with 146 brush from Hakuhodo. Since it's a fall inspired look, we want to keep the look a little bit more darker and smokier. So I took the color Dark Drive with a pointy brush and I swept the color from the outer corners to the inner corners. To make your eyes look more vampy, I apply dark brown eyeliner on the bottom waterline. Now I'm finishing the eyes with some mascara on the top and bottom lashes. I'm using my favorite mascara. This separates and volumizes my lashes. Every time I use it on clients, they love it. We're gonna top the look off with a berry lips. It's all the rage right now. I'm using NYX Burgundy lip liner and it's a drugstore brand, so it's really affordable. And I'm filling my lips in with that. And I'm kind of overlining my lips as well because I'm going for that Kylie Jenner full pout. I found a perfect shade for this tutorial. This is Milani Cosmetics Amore Matte Lip Cream in Embrace number 5. It's a beautiful berry shade that anybody can pull off, but this color is a bit blotchy or patchy, so you have to have lip liner underneath. But I can look past the patchiness because the color is gorgeous. I really hope you guys like this tutorial. I'm going to make another tutorial very soon using Makeup Geek's duochrome eyeshadows and pigments. So please stay tuned. Love you guys and see you soon. Mwah. Bye!